understanding, yeah. So then do you now concede that within these semantics is the true distinction between a complete cause or an let me finish. Is the difference between an incomplete cause and an efficient cause?
Okay, what does Ibn Taymiyyah says on the...
we can get to that in a second. Ibn Taymiyyah agrees with me one-to-one.
Okay,
but let me finish. One second. Let's first establish something. Do you agree or concede that as of now there is a true distinction between let me ask the question. There's a true distinction between an incomplete cause and an efficient cause.
Okay, yeah.
There is the distinction? Amazing. Beautiful. Good.
Now, if we go to further on, Umar, yeah, it says that later, after Umar gave the suggestion, that's when the verse came down.
Yep.
Right? Perfect. Now, does that mean that Umar's actions and desires...
You already asked me that, I said yes.
Okay, perfect.
So where's the argument?
So, wasn't Allah, right? Wasn't Allah... no. Back to... Wait, I lost my track.
He can't present his argument.
I know.
Try again.
So, wouldn't that violate Tawheed al-Rububiyyah?
No, because all Tawheed al-Rububiyyah states is that God has divine providence and he's the primary source, let me finish, the primary source for an action, is a servant's action, and actually, you believe the same thing. Are your actions created?
No, don't worry about me. I'm not
just wait, just 1 second.
No,
I'm showing you the consistency.
No, I'm not going to...
Okay, I'll finish answer.
You don't believe in secondary causes?
You don't believe in secondary causes?
No, you don't believe in secondary.
How do you know I don't?
Because you told me.
I told you I don't believe in secondary causes? No, I said I believe.
How you doing, my bro?
What's up, man? What's up? Good to meet you.
What are you guys talking about?
So, just one second.
Okay.
I can speak with you in a second.
No problem.
I can speak with you, but once I finish with him.
Okay, great.
Is that okay?
No problem. Go ahead.
Perfect. So, as I said, there's a difference between being an efficient cause and a secondary cause or an impartial cause.
Yeah.
You said one second. Just wait. You. 1 second, bro.
Do you believe in secondary causes?
Yes, of course I do.
So you believe that you can be a secondary cause?
Yes, I believe that. Yes, you can be efficient in your cause. So, yes, and I dare you to bring a text from Ibn Taymiyyah, whether it's from Wasitiyya all the way to Tadmuriyya, where he negates. So let me finish. You asked me a question.
The burden is on you, bro. Show me where Ibn Taymiyyah agrees that you can be a secondary cause.
Hold on. Didn't you just say, before I show Ibn Taymiyyah, which I have no issue with doing, you said that Ibn Taymiyyah negates secondary causation. Did you not say that? Now you're just lying. But anyways, before we move into Ibn Taymiyyah, let's stick to the substance. Because let me finish. Because you could be speaking to a Muslim and a Muslim can say, oh, I reject Ibn Taymiyyah. Then what are you going to do? So let's stick to the substance. Let me finish. Let's talk about al-Rububiyyah, Tawheed al-Rububiyyah, and whether or no a human being having true free will or Allah's specific will being contingent upon the servant's action violates his Rububiyyah. Let's talk about that. Okay? Now, the reason why it wouldn't violate is because Allah having divine providence and him being, the primary cause does not negate the human being having true efficacy in relation to him bringing about an act. And that includes Umar's supplication, and that includes your action, and that includes every servant action that he does. Okay? So now, can you please repeat what I said and then respond?
So, repeat what you said.
Oh, still money, yes.
Okay, I'm going to steal money. So, my question is, with your definition of Tawheed al-Rububiyyah, let's say that Ibn Taymiyyah says that. So you're saying that you can, does God change what he's going to do? Like react to a creature's motives and desires?
Can you repeat what I just said now? What are the set of statements that I just said now?
I didn't understand.
He didn't understand. He didn't understand. Okay, brother, pay attention. Tawheed al-Rububiyyah states that God has divine providence over creation, meaning that your essence as a human being is ultimately maintained by God. Meaning that there is not 1 second, 1 millisecond, which Ibn Taymiyyah says, where you exist, where God doesn't, where you don't depend on God. You always have faqr. Faqr is dependency upon God. Okay? So, if that is the case, that's what Rububiyyah is referring to. You can't act unless your essence is sustained, right? Just wait. So you can't act, even as a Christian, you can't act unless your essence is sustained by God, correct? That's fine, but I'm just making a consistency argument. What that means is that if we have Rububiyyah, it is still compatible with the human having true free will, meaning being able to originate his action. Why? Because Rububiyyah does not negate or does not imply coercion of an act. Can you please tell me what I said?
Okay, so you said that no matter what you do, you're always going to be dependent on Allah, right?
Every millisecond you're going to depend on Allah, your essence is going to be dependent on Allah, yes.
Let's run it this way. Can even a dependent thing on Allah fall into shirk? I'll give you an example if you want.
Can it fall into shirk?
Yeah, just wait.
Yeah, human beings fall into shirk the whole time, yeah.
Okay, so even a dependent thing, perfect.
How does that violate your... Dude.
Wait. I said let's take it this way.
Yep.
Okay? And now wait. Now, if you're going to say that this is an example, Allah, right? Allah, I'm a dependent thing on Allah, but Allah
Yep.
shares His power with me. Share, right?
Yeah, again, it depends what you mean by share his power. Because if you mean by share his ultimate power, then no. If you mean by that let me finish. If you mean that he maintains your essence, such that, let me finish. Such that you have power that's limited in virtue of being maintained, then that's fine. So now, you haven't responded. Can you please reduce the distinction that I gave and how I said that rububiyyah is compatible with true free will? Please reduce that.
Reduce it, what do you mean by reduce?
Reduce it means show me how that's incoherent, because that's my position. Can you show how it's incoherent?
I'm running. I'm doing it.
Go ahead. Because 2 seconds ago you said you don't answer my argument. Oh, go ahead.
Now, you just said you're a dependent thing on Allah, right?
Yes, well, let me clarify. Every human being is dependent upon God every millisecond, yes.
Okay, and can you change, can you be a secondary cause, right, to God's action? So, can you like change the qadr of Allah?
If you mean, is God's specific will contingent upon a servant's act? Yes, God's specific will can be contingent upon a servant. For example, let me give you a simple example. You commit a sin. What's your name again? Remind me your name. SK. SK commits a sin. SK asks for forgiveness. Because of his act of asking for forgiveness, God's specific will to forgive him is contingent upon him asking for forgiveness to begin with.
What if Allah predestines?
Just wait. We can get to that in a second. But you're not arguing about predestination. You're arguing for incompatibility. Let's be very clear. You're arguing. Let me finish. You are arguing for incompatibility of rububiyyah with free will in Islam, correct? Is that what you're arguing for or not?
My argument is either violate Tawhid al-Rububiyyah, either violate free will.
Okay, and I'm telling you that you can have true, meaningful statements of saying that the human action is truly, or that Allah's specific will is contingent upon the specific human action, and it does not violate Tawhid al-Rububiyyah.
Okay, so Allah's, a creature's motives and desires, right, can change what Allah is going to do.
Yes.
Perfect. Now, if you take if you take it this way,
So there's no argument?
No, with this one, no.
So there's no argument in free will in Islam about that?
No, with Umar, no. If you take it this way.
Okay, now my turn now. Can I question about Christianity now?
No, I don't do apologetics.
You don't want to be questioned about Christianity?
I don't do apologetics.
Okay,
That's too bad.
not Christianity, just about your understanding of free will. Can we talk about that?
Because it's too apologetics. I don't do apologetics.
So you're scared to defend your belief? Is that what it is?
No, I'm not scared. I just
Okay.
Okay, but you said something. Yeah, you made the claim on your sins, right? We talked about this before.
Which point?
Huh?
Which
the
point?
where Allah predestines yourself.
Yes, but what do you mean by predestination? How do you understand predestination? Let's talk about that. But hold on. If I give you the second topic, will you give me my topic on your belief?
No, I want the apologetics.
So you're still scared?
Huh?
You're still scared?
I'm not scared. I don't do apologetics. That's it.
That's embarrassing. Okay, what is your question about predestination, my brother? So I can educate you. Today you're my student.
Yeah, sure.
But okay, can we cross that out now that you've been refuted on it? It's been refuted. Cross that
It
out.
wasn't refuted. You just don't believe. You just don't believe it that way.
Wait, hold on. Show me any statements that Ibn Taymiyyah says that disagrees with me.
No, but wait. I said I agree. I granted.
Okay, then wipe it off.
Okay.
No, wipe it now.
Okay.
Wipe it now. Yeah. And remove that as well, please. Remove that as well,
No,
please.
this is for this.
Don't disrespect my sheikh. Remove it.
Wait, this is for this.
Okay, is that to do with free will as well?
No.
Okay. So Ibn Taymiyyah is fine. He's good with free will, right?
No, wait.
Is he good with free will or no?
Wait, let's finish. Wait. Okay.
Man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Now, Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, 2658a. We talked about this before.
Okay.
Okay, let's say I got rebut to this one. Allah, right? Your God.
My Allah, your God and my God,
makes
yes.
you do zina.
That's fine. Pull up. We can talk about it. And how do you understand makes? What does makes mean?
Yeah, he predestines you to do it.
Yeah, what is
He
predestination?
written it. He wrote down for you.
Is writing of the decree or which one? Once again.
Wait.
What's the reference? Let's pull up.
2658.
Bukhari?
Yeah. No. Muslim. 26.
Brother, you're gonna make waves on TikTok today. 20 what? 26?
58a.
58. Okay, shall I read it again? Abu Hurairah reported that Allah's Messenger ﷺ, as saying, Allah fixed the very portion of adultery which a man will indulge in. There will be no escape from it. The adultery of the eye is the lustful look, and the adultery of the ears is listening to songs or talk. And the adultery of the tongue is speech, and the adultery of the hand is lustful grip. And the adultery of the feet is to walk to the place where he intends to commit adultery, and the heart yearns and desires, which he may or may not put into effect. Present your argument based upon hadith.
My argument is, Allah said that you're going to commit it no matter how much you try to escape from it.
Based on that which is written, right? So with that which is written, you can't escape from it, right? Okay. And you think that this is incompatible with free will. Is that right?
Yeah, because it's not giving you a secondary choice.
Okay, good. So guys, this is his argument. He's saying that because the servant cannot do anything outside of that which is written in the book of decrees, he is forced, he's coerced. That is his argument. No problem. Let's use an example. Let's put Islam and Christianity aside. Let's use a real world example. Let's say there's me and you. I'm person A, you're person B. TMA and ZK. I go back in time a day and I record everything that ZK is going to do. I write it all down from A to Z. You're gonna go to the park, you're gonna talk about Ibn Taymiyyah, go X and Y and Z. Okay, no problem. Then, fast forward, I have everything written down, fast forward a day. Let me ask you a question, ZK. Can you do anything outside of what I've written?
No. Perfect.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Do you still have true free will?
Yes. Perfect. Now can I rebuttal?
No, I'm gonna land my point now. So guys, here's what we have. He just admitted that although he can do something, he can't do anything outside of what is written, he still has free will. What does that mean? What it means is that based upon whether or no the ontology of the book of decrees is knowledge or something more than knowledge, it either coerces or doesn't coerce. And because we believe that the book of decree written by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is simply going to be reduced to God's knowledge, it is not going to coerce the same way that I am not going to coerce his action. And therefore, you can make the true meaningful statement that, hey, ZK cannot do anything outside of what the book says, and I still have free will. And Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu can say that the human being cannot do anything outside of what is written, and there is still genuine free will.
Can I rebuttal now?
Please.
Perfect. Now everything you said is completely correct. I agree with that. Only if the specific hadith would limit you to one choice. When he says you cannot escape from it. So,
Can you escape from the book of decree that I read for you?
No, wait.
Can you escape or no?
No, because this is talking about the specific act of zina. Now, can you escape from it if you would try? Right?
Can you?
Wait.
Let me ask you the same question. Can you escape it if you try from my book? Can you escape it?
I didn't interrupt you.
You can't escape it. So it's the same argument.
I didn't interrupt you.
Please, you asked me a question. What do you mean?
Now, if I'm going to steal, man, you said you can change the qadr of Allah, can you? Later on, you said you
Just
can
wait.
change-
Let's focus on this topic.
Wait.
Respond to what I said.
You said,
And-
do you believe you can change the qadr
Don't
of Allah?
ask me questions. Respond to what I said, please. Respond to
Yeah,
what I said.
responding.
Please,
But wait,
I'm listening.
This is just a clarifier, so I don't strawman you. Yeah? Can you change the qadr of Allah?
Yeah, the qadr of Allah, meaning that which God has written for you, is contingent upon your actions. So now,
So
can you
yes or
respond? Yes.
Okay,
So
so
respond.
you can change the qadr of Allah. Perfect. Now what this means, what you just did, you can change the qadr of Allah. So if Allah would have not said you cannot escape from it, you could have escaped from it somehow. But your problem is, it says that you cannot escape from it, not giving you a secondary choice, but it's giving you one choice, commit the zina.
Good. So again, now you're arguing for a different argument. You're saying
No, it's the same.
that the proposition that you can change Allah's decree, and the proposition that that according to the hadith, he can only do one action and he can't do anything outside of it, these contradict. That's what you're arguing for, correct? Am I representing you correctly?
It's not that they contradict. I'm not saying this is a contradiction with what you believe and what the...
You say that these two statements contradict, right? Meaning being able, for the 70 be able to change his Allah's qadr, and for the hadith to say that he cannot do anything but commit zina.
That just violates free will.
Which point violates free will? That you can't do otherwise?
Exactly.
Okay, can you do otherwise from what the book says that I wrote about you? Is that okay?
No, but that's not my question.
Okay, good. You can't.
You just said you can.
Just wait one second.
Which one is it?
Let's stick to
Tell
one.
me.
Let's
No.
let's stick to
Wait,
one thing. Let's
tell
stick to
me
one thing.
and stick to it.
Yeah, I'm
Can you
sticking to it.
Can you change the qadr of Allah? Yes or no?
Yeah, because we believe in
Yes,
possible.
okay.
I'm answering. Can I finish? We believe in possible world semantics, meaning that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could have known differently, such that you would have chosen differently. Because when we believe that there's actual worlds and then there's possible worlds. So that's okay. Let's stick to. Let me hone in on one point. the book that I wrote about you, can you do anything outside of that?
No. Why?
Okay.
Okay, why? It's because you, with your foreknowledge, went into the future, see what I was going to do. So it's still my action.
Thank you. So what you're saying is that foreknowledge is not causal, right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Would you agree with me now that if the book of decree that Allah written is not causal, that it wouldn't coerce a servant? Would you agree with that?
Can you simplify the words?
You just said that your actions or my knowledge of you is not causal.
Yeah,
Did you understand that?
Yeah, the knowledge.
They're not. Yeah. If I told you that the book of decree is not causal, would you then agree that it doesn't coerce your action?
If you show me this hadith that the zina wasn't causal, I'll grant it to you.
No. Forget the zina right now. We're talking about. I'm talking about the book of decrees. If it's not causal, would you then agree that it doesn't coerce you?
If it's not causal, yes. But if it is,
thank you so much.
It would.
Thank you so much. Now, would you also agree that the statements, I can't do anything outside of what is written, when you say about my book that I wrote about you, it doesn't mean that you're forced, right? Thank you so much. And I'm telling you, the same way how you're saying that statement and it's meaningful and it doesn't contradict, is the same way how in that hadith it says that you cannot do anything except what is written. It doesn't mean you're coerced unless you can do this. Here's what you have to do. SK, sorry. Unless you do this, you have to show me anything from the Quran or the Sunnah that says that the ontology or that the essence of the book of decrees is something more than God's foreknowledge. Go.
Bro, this hadith it specifically says.
Show me where it says it.
Huh?
Show me where it says
I
it.
just gave it to you.
No. What was my question?
Huh?
What was my question?
Anywhere in the Sunnah or the hadith.
Which says what?
That says that. Go again, please.
Brother, you have to pay attention. Brother, teach him to pay attention, please. Pay attention. The question is very simple. Show me anything from the Quran or the Sunnah that states that the ontology or that the essence or that the being of the book of decree is something more than simply God's foreknowledge.
Yeah, this.
Show me what it says in the hadith. Repeat the question. Repeat the question.
Where is something more than God's foreknowledge, right?
Yeah.
So
What does that mean?
Yeah.
What
To
does
show
that
you that you are. That God is making you do this. It's not Him just going to the future.
Right.
It's
So show me the
actually-
hadith.
No, perfect. No, the hadith that I just gave you, right? Now, could it be just God's foreknowledge if He says you cannot escape from it, right? So wait.
AK? SK, sorry.
Wait.
Okay.
Now,
Good point.
If this hadith says, right, that free will is you having multiple choices, right?
I don't believe that's what free will means.
What was free will?
Free will just means to have the ability to originate one's action. But we can get to that in a second.
Okay, but still, yeah, to originate your action, right? Now, if that action, right, is not going to be self-originated and there's no multiple choices, is that specific thing you're going to do, right?
It's only what's in the book, right?
It's not only what's in the book, because the book is based on the foreknowledge, but this is based on. Can you escape it or no?
Okay. 1 second. So let's stick to one point. I asked you the question. Sorry, ZK? SK, sorry. I asked you the question. Show me where the hadith, and let's take this very slowly, okay?
I know.
Just 1 second. Show me where the hadith says, or anywhere the Quran says, that the ontology or that the essence of the book of decrees is something more than God's foreknowledge. Your response to me is exactly what you said. You said to me, TMA, the reason why it's going to be more than God's foreknowledge and it's going to be causal is because the hadith says that there is no escape from it. That was your reasoning as to why it's causal. SK, is the escape from the book that I would have written for you?
If there would be an escape?
Is there escape from the book that I've written for you about me knowing what you're going to do? Is there escape from it?
No, because it doesn't do it.
Okay, pause right there. Pause right there. Okay, fine. Let me say my point. Guys, everyone pay attention. His reason as to why the book of decree would have been causal in my paradigm is because you cannot do anything outside from it. He just said that he cannot do anything outside of what the book I would have written for him would be. And therefore, according to him, I'm forcing him because my book of decree is causal.
Because, no, this doesn't.
Shake my hand, SK.
Okay. But this doesn't go like this.
Thank you.
Because when you're talking about the book of decrees, right, you're talking about the actions that self-originated in me, right?
Of course.
So that's your free.
Same thing with my book that I wrote about you. Same thing. Show me a dissimilarity. Show me a disanalogy between the book that I written for you and the book of decrees. Show me.
Now, if we're going to take it this way, you said that. Wait, I lost my time.
Brother, pack this guy up. Pack him up. No, not interject. I said pack him up. Take him. Teach him.
Okay, so you're going to say that you, actions and desires, self-originate in you, that's free will. Now, when Allah says that there is no escape from this, right? Is this something
SK,
that's
you're making the same point that I just repeated.
Just answer, bro. Just answer. Does Allah give you a secondary choice?
Yes.
Where?
I got you. The same way that you, SK, have a secondary choice, or you have choice.
Show me the hadith.
One second, I'm answering you. 1 second. You asked me a question, let me answer you.
Stop with the philosophy.
You asked me.
Show me in
Stop.
the hadith.
Wait, what is it? Stop with what?
The philosophy.
Stop with the philosophy, he says. He says stop with the philosophy. When his whole argument is a philosophical argument. Are you okay?
That's not my argument. That's not what we're talking about.
Is free will a philosophical argument?
No, not this one. We're talking in theology right now.
Is it a philosophical argument? Free will? No, it's not.
Not this one.
Hey, brother.
Not this one. Just wait. Not this one.
You've been waterboarded for too long.
No, not
You've
this
been
one.
waterboarded for
Not
too
this
long.
one.
But I'm going to answer you. I'm going to answer
Go
you.
on.
The same way that the book that I wrote for you isn't causal, although you can't do anything outside of it, is the same way.
Bro,
Let me finish.
show me the hadith,
let
bro.
me finish.
Where does the hadith
Yeah,
say?
the burden is on you to show something that you claim.
I showed it to you.
Let me finish.
There's no escape.
The same way that the book that I wrote for you doesn't cause your actions is the same way how Allah, the decree that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wrote doesn't coerce your actions.
No.
Now, let me finish. I have one question for SK. I have one question and I hope he answers it. One question.
Again, you're not answering
Is
my
that,
question.
let me finish.
You're not answering my
That's
question.
fine, that's fine, let's do this.
No, that's fine.
That's fine.
Let's do this. Answer my question.
No, I'm happy to answer your question. The moment you answer this, show me one dissimilarity, one meaningful distinction between the book of decrees that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wrote for his servants and the book that I would have written for you. Why is the book that I would have written for you causal and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is or the opposite, sorry.
If let's take this book as the qadr.
Give me the distinction, give me the difference.
Okay. Now the difference is that what you believe is that you can change the qadr. I do not change the qadr. Right? If I take it this way. So
you're forced.
If I take it this way by the way you say it.
No, brother, what's my question?
Wait.
SK, what was my question?
You're telling me to give you a deal breaker.
Yeah, what between what?
Huh?
Between what?
Between the two books, what I have in this hadith and what you're giving me about my book.
Okay.
Okay.
Why
please let me respond.
why is one forcing you or why is
Please
one
let
not
me
forcing you?
respond.
Please,
Please.
give me the difference.
Now, if you're going to say that you can change the qadr, TMA. Now this hadith says that there is no other choice. You cannot change this Quran. So can you change the qadr of Allah, right?
Yeah, you know, listen. Okay, go ahead, finish. Can you change the qadr of Allah, yeah?
Okay, you said you can change the qadr of Allah. This hadith says that no, there is no other way but committing zina. So what are you going to say about this?
I'm answering you.
Is this free will
So
or predestination?
you're not listening because I said earlier, I'm answering. Hello, I'm answering you. You asked me a question, did you not?
No, yeah, the question, what's the question?
The question is regarding whether or not if you can change Allah's decree, it contradicts the hadith. Because the hadith says that you have to commit zina.
No, I asked you. The very last question was, is this predestination or free will?
Yeah, I don't think that they contradict. They're compatible.
No,
Brother.
this exact hadith.
Yeah,
bro.
it's both. Can I answer you?
Okay, compatibilism.
Yes.
But you don't believe in compatibilism.
I do.
No, not this way. Do you think that on your day-to-day life, your actions and desires self-originate in you?
Yep.
Okay, so in your day-to-day life, when you commit zina, it should be your action, not something that Allah predestines.
Okay, you're very confused. Can I answer you or not?
Okay, go on.
Do you allow me to answer you, SK?
Go on.
Thank you. So he thinks that having a compatibilist view, whichever specific view you want to give compatibilism, that me self-originating my actions contradicts Allah writing the actions, or Allah having in the book of decrees and it coming to fruition. These two don't contradict and they're completely compatible. Now, let me finish. Now, the question that I asked him and he didn't give a distinction is why is my book of decree causal to his, why is Allah's book of decree causal and my book towards him is not causal? And he didn't answer. Let me finish. Let me finish. So notice how he's not able to give a meaningful distinction. So I'm gonna try one more time with you, and if you're not able to give me an answer,
What was the answer to my question?
I answered the question. I said they're compatible.
Bro, no.
I gave you my view.
You said they're compatible. When?
Right now, I said,
Right now. So,
just
bro,
now I said it's compatible.
Wait, how, bro? You're such a contradiction. You say on your day-to-day life, your actions and desires do self-originate in you. Now, when it comes to zina, Is it self-originated?
Yep.
Okay.
Define origination.
Origination, when it comes in you. You're the
It
one
comes
doing
in you?
it.
What does
You're
that mean?
the one doing it.
Oh,
You're-
that's fine. But why is it distinct?
self-originating.
Why is it distinct from Allah creating the act? Why is it distinct?
No, I did not, bro. I don't have any problem with Allah creating the act.
Okay.
Not creation doesn't. Bro,
That's
Allah
fine.
creating the act doesn't mean it makes you do it.
Beautiful. Hold on.
I'm not finished.
Go ahead. So why you stop? Why did you stop talking then? If you
Because you talk over me, bro. That's the
go
problem.
ahead, make a point.
Okay. Now, if your day-to-day actions self-originating you, bro. When you commit zina, are they not self-originated anymore?
Of course, they're self-originated.
Okay, so when Allah says that there's no escape from it, that's predestinated because that's not self-originated.
I disagree with that.
Okay, go on.
Because I think that there can be true predestination, meaning God writes that action based on his full knowledge, and at the same time, the servant originates that action at the moment where the desire comes in him, and he commits the fornication. Now, you think predestination and free will or true origination are incompatible, right?
I didn't say that. I agree with you being
Compatibility. Okay, so there's no issue in God predestining something and me originating it, right?
I don't hold to that.
I'm saying in my position, there's no issue with that.
Yeah, but you don't believe in this way.
Brother, I'm telling you, SK, what I believe is that God can truly predestine our actions and I can still have true origination. Are we clear on that? Okay, is there an issue? Is there an issue with that view?
Just wait.
Before we can is there an issue with that view? There is an issue?
Yeah, there's the issue. Let me explain.
Okay, what's the issue?
Now, if you're going to self-originate that action, but you don't have a secondary choice, that's just a predestinated act.
I got you. So you say?
So wait, is that free will?
Yes.
How?
Good, very good
And
question.
don't blunder, bro. Just
Good.
make it short.
Brother, the only one that's been blundering is you. Look, you almost scribbled out your whole
Come on,
board.
bro, Stop it.
You almost scribbled out your whole board.
Sure.
Okay.
Go on.
Here's what you're saying. You're saying that because you can't choose otherwise, there's no secondary choice, then there's still going to be a problem. Am I representing you correctly?
Yeah, it's still gonna be a problem.
This is what you're saying, correct?
Yeah.
There's a difference between saying that there's another choice in this world and saying that you can have another choice in another possible world. Would you like me to explain the difference, SK?
Yeah, like, go on, bro.
Thank you. Saying that in this world there's not going to be another choice, all it means is that in this world you only make one choice. Why? Because if, let's say I'm going to choose to drink in this world, in this actual world that we live in now, I can't choose to drink and not drink at the same time. There can only be one choice that I do. However, if we involve in possible world semantics, it means that in another world, I could have had different desires, different motives, such that I could have chosen differently, such that Allah would have known differently. Such that the book of decree would have been different.
Sure.
So that means that if what you mean by having another choice, you mean in another possible world, then yes, you can have another choice. If you mean, I'm landing now, but if you mean by in this world, would you have another choice? I would say no, there's only going to be one choice. So now, I answered you. Can you do me the courtesy of answer my question?
Just wait. I want to rebut what you said.
Okay, after you rebuttal, can I ask you what my question?
Yeah.
Okay.
But now, the problem is you're just pre-assuming
Uh-huh.
that is your choice doing it, right? Wait, that's a pre-assumption.
Brother, this is your argument. You have to prove your argument. Of course, choice is being assumed. That is my paradigm. You have to show me otherwise.
Okay, are you gonna let me finish?
Okay, don't tell me I'm pre-assuming when you're critiquing my paradigm.
Okay, just wait.
It's an internal critique, is it not?
Just wait.
It's an internal critique, is it not? Okay, so you're assuming my paradigm. Well, duh, obviously assume my paradigm.
No, when you gave the two words, no, you're assuming that we already have this free will, right? Which could be illusionary. Now,
I don't believe in that.
no problem. Now, the problem is, if you are being a good Muslim and trying to look away from women, could you do that?
If you mind, but could, like a servant could look away, yeah, obviously. What's the issue with that?
No, you can't.
Yeah, you're talking about in comparison to the hadith, right?
Yeah.
The one who commits zina. Yeah, because the hadith is talking about the actual world. What's going to happen according to the actual world. It's not talking about possible world semantics.
Yeah, I'm not talking about possible.
Can you repeat the last point I made?
Yeah, about the possible world.
Yeah, what did I say?
What did you say? What? I told you I want to.
SK,
go with this one.
look,
No,
look, it's been nice talking to you, honestly.
No, stay here.
No,
because I
it's
want
not.
to finish. Wait.
Okay, still on my point.
No, I don't want to steal man that because I told you let's stay on theology, bro.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't do that.
This is our discussion. Still on the last point I just made.
About what?
About what? Brother, SK,
No,
look,
no, stay
it's okay,
here,
it's
stay here.
fine.
No, yeah, man, I want
It's
you-
fine.
No, just wait, stay here.
Okay, then repeat my point, otherwise you can't move forward.
No, I don't. Bro, no. I
So you don't remember, do you?
Bro, you're just running from this point, bro.
Okay, do you remember the point I just made?
Can you look away from a woman if you want to?
I will answer that question The moment you stumble what I said.
No, I don't.
Oh, you admit? I don't remember. Which one?
No, yeah, I told you already.
Okay, so this is the third time you do this now. I'm going to give you one more chance.
I told you.
That's fine. I'll tell you what I said.
Don't think metaphysics with me. I told you simple words.
Okay, I'm telling you. Okay, but SK, let me help you.
Okay.
These arguments, they're going to involve philosophy. Whether you like it or no, they're going to involve philosophy.
Okay.
So wait, hold on.
On this specific hadith.
No worries. I'm talking about the hadith.
Okay, go on.
And actually, my rebuttal involved the hadith, and you missed it because you don't understand. That's not my problem. That's your problem. Okay, my student, please. So now, let me explain it to you one more time. No worries. When we're talking about Umar ibn Khattab, we're talking about the specific hadith and fornication. So that's done now. We're talking about the specific hadith and someone doing fornication. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
No, the one with the zina.
Huh? Yeah, the one with the zina. Yes, the one with the zina. The hadith is referring to what's going to happen in this actual world.
Okay. Yeah, that's
That doesn't. Yeah, if you mean that in this actual world that there wouldn't be another choice, I already said that is the case. But if you mean by there's going to be another choice, insofar as it could have been another world where you would have chosen otherwise, such that Allah would have known otherwise, such that the decree would have been different, then yes, there is multiple choices in that regard. We're talking about possible world semantics. Just one second. Just one second. So now, in one sense, there's no choice. There's no other choices that you could choose, but there's still free will. In another sense, there's multiple choices based upon possible world semantics. Can you please repeat that?
Yeah, you say that in this world there's not a choice but it's still free will. In another possible world where it would happen different, where Allah would knew different, yeah, that would be different choices.
Do you disagree with that?
No, I don't disagree with that. That's fine.
So can we remove this now? Let's remove. Okay.
Now,
Go ahead.
if you would wish to not commit zina, would you?
If you mean that it's possible that you don't commit zina, right? Is there a possibility of otherwise?
No.
That's what you're asking.
If a woman walks past and you don't want to commit zina, right? Can you?
Yes.
Can you avoid zina?
Yes.
No.
Brother, can you repeat the point I just made last time?
Just wait, because we're not talking about possible words.
Brother, if you say something could have been otherwise. No, SK, 1 second. If you say something,
I understand what you said.
take it easy.
Wait.
Okay, I'm asking a different question now. If you say something could have been otherwise, all you're saying is that there's a possibility it would have been different, right?
No, I'm not saying it could have been otherwise. I'm talking if you wish to not look, right?
Yeah. Been otherwise that you don't look, right?
Wait.
Right?
Wait. Because you're pre-assuming you're made to look.
Huh?
You're pre-assuming you're made to look.
No. Let's say you before you go look.
Okay, so are you made to look?
You choose not to.
Okay, are you made to look?
What do you mean by made to look? What does that mean?
When you say it could have been otherwise, it means you're already pre-assuming you are made to look.
No, meaning you could have chosen differently. SK, okay.
Yeah, so to choose differently, it means you already need to have a choice.
Right.
Exactly, no, I did not say if you are made to look, can you look away? No, I said if a woman walks past, can you not look at her if you don't want to?
Yeah, you can choose not to look at her, yeah.
Okay, so this hadith says if Allah makes you look at her, right?
Show me where it says Allah makes you.
Yeah,
Show me where it says Allah makes you. He said Allah makes you. Show me that.
Yeah, he makes
Show me where it says Allah makes you.
It's not forbidden, but that's the whole point.
Show me where it says Allah makes you. Because this is what
Allah fixed the very portion of adultery.
And what does that mean?
He fixed the very portion of adultery.
He wrote it down in the book of decrees, right?
Wait. And you cannot escape from it no matter how much you try, right? There's a woman walking down, right?
Go ahead.
Can you look at her?
I already answered this.
Okay.
Bro, you know your question is nonsensical, right? When you say, you mean to say, can you choose to do otherwise apart from what Allah has written? That's your question.
Just wait. Bro, you keep interrupting.
Okay, go ahead.
She walks down. You don't want to look at her. Because of this hadith, you are made to look at her. Is your head going to turn around because this is what is written?
In another possible world, you could have not looked at her, yes.
No, not possible word, now. Right now.
In this actual world, if what Allah foresees that you're going to look at, then you're going to look at her.
Not foresees. If your self-originated act is not to look, this is your self-originated act. Perfect. Now, if Allah makes you look because of the zina.
I don't believe this makes you look. I disagree with that in understanding.
Okay, how?
Because when it says Allah fixed the very portion of adultery,
He fixed it.
Can I answer?
Yeah.
Thank you. All it means is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knew a servant's action, and based upon knowing the servant's action, He wrote it down in the book of the
Where does
Let
it say
me me finish.
Wait, what's the difference
Let me
between fixing
finish.
something and
Let
writing
me finish.
something?
Let me finish.
No, because
Can I answer you?
No problem. Go on.
Thank you.
Go on.
And because he writes down that action, it means that in this world you cannot do anything except to what is written in the book of decrees, but yet there is still meaningful free will. Now, before I give you all the time, can you please answer my question now, which you said you would have answered 2 rebuttals ago? If you answer this question, I have no issue with entertaining it further. The question is, and if you run away from it, then the conversation is done. The question is the following.
You're going to go to apologetics?
No.
You want me to do apologetics?
No.
What's the question?
The question is the following. What is the meaningful distinction between me writing down a book about your day and you not being able to do otherwise, and what I written for you fixes your actions? And
fixes your actions.
Yeah, fixes
No,
because.
that's predestination.
Let me finish. Let me finish the question, bro.
That's predestination.
Let me finish. Calm down.
Okay, go on.
And Allah's book of decree, Him writing down what you're gonna do and not being able to do otherwise. What is the true distinction?
Okay, the true distinction is between the writings and the fixing. The fixing, because I believe that writings could just foreknew what you're going to do, and
What does fixing mean?
Huh? Fixing, He makes you do it. He fixed it for you. He's the one that makes you do it.
No. Fixing. That's not what fixing means.
Oh, no.
What does the word fixing mean?
Yeah, fix it.
To fix something in place.
To fix something in place. Boom. So if Allah fixes something in place for you, halas.
Then you can't do otherwise, right?
Is it Allah fixing it for you?
So you can't do otherwise,
Wait,
right?
Is it Allah fixing it
He
for you?
writes down, yes, the book of. That doesn't mean he forces you. That doesn't mean he forces you.
How?
Very good question.
Because-
Can I answer you?
Wait.
You said how?
Wait.
Can I answer the question?
Just wait. Because
Okay.
I'm gonna,
You ask the question though.
okay, no problem. You're gonna answer.
Go ahead.
Because writings, right? Writings means He went and foreknew that, right? It's not that He fixed it, but when it comes to fixing it, right? It's not Him foreknowing it. It's Him putting this in that place. That thing doesn't move anymore. It's there. Halas.
I got you.
Go on.
Good. So my opponent here, and this is like pretty much the summary of this whole debate. He thinks that for Allah to fix a portion of something for a servant, that this means that it coerces a servant, it forces a servant. That is his claim. I'm responding to him by saying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying this is truly meaningful and compatible under the notion that He foreknows and writes in the book of decrees.
Simple word.
That's fine. Let me explain what that means. If a servant is going to be doing an action, Allah foreknows that action, He writes it down, mean that the servant cannot do anything outside of what is written down. So it is fixed in that sense and not in the sense of coercion. And therefore, because we have shown that the terminology being used, fixing, decreeing, foreknowing, writing, all these terms are truly compatible under the Islamic understanding of free will, mean that the servant truly still has free choice. It means that we've reconciled the hadith with our conception of free will, because the word fixing is meaningful under our definition of free will, the compatibilist view. Now, let me finish now. So since now I've asked you to give me this analogy, and you've given an answer which failed, and I'll show you why it failed. In your answer, in the book that I write for you, can you do anything outside of what I've written and fixed for you?
No, because
You can't, right? You can't, right?
I got an answer.
Can you or can you not?
Wait, let me answer. It's not,
Yeah, yes or no, and then respond.
it's not yes or no.
It's a binary question. Can you or can you not?
No. Why? Because when you talk about actually not fixing but writing, when you talk about writing something,
I believe they're compatible. Are they contradictory?
just wait, bro.
Are they contradictory?
No, I did not interrupt you. Are you gonna wait?
I'm pressing on your arguments.
Just wait. Let
Go
me
ahead.
finish. Now, when you talk about writings, if I can do something outside it, no. Why? Because they were already my actions. You just wrote down what I'm going to do, right?
Duh,
But just
obviously,
wait.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
wait.
yeah.
But now, when it comes, are you tracking?
I'm listening.
Okay. Now, when it comes to fixing, show me where fixing goes along with writing.
Yeah, all my days. SK, it's your claim that for Allah to fix something is incompatible with it being decreed and written.
No, I did not say that.
So they're compatible?
I said that fixing something is stays here.
Are they compatible with the notion of writing and decreeing, or are they incompatible?
Fixing and writing are not the same thing.
So they're incompatible, right? What's the argument for that?
Take it down.
What's the argument for that?
Yeah, because I told you, fixing something stays here, right? And you're the one putting it there, right? Allah, writing something, goes into the future and comes back and just writes down what you're going to do. It's not He fixed it.
Okay, good. And for fixing, it means when you fix something in place, it can't be otherwise, right? Okay, Can your actions be otherwise from compared to? Let me finish. Can your actions be? Can your actions be? Let me finish.
Do you agree with what I said?
The incompatible? No, I disagree with that.
No,
I'm answering
what
you.
I said.
Yeah, well, you said they're incompatible.
When I say that you put it in place, that's fixing, and when you go and the right things and come back.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. So now, when I fix, when you fix, what it means to fix is that it can't be otherwise. When I write down your actions a day before, can you do otherwise?
Again, you're not
No.
tracking.
The answer is no, right? I'm making a point. I'm just making a point. That's fine. But you can't do otherwise, right?
No, because yours, the actions are.
Good. So guys, everyone pay attention. He defined fixing as not being able to do otherwise. He says that his action in relation to what I've written for him, that he cannot do otherwise. Therefore, the conclusion follows that he believes that what I write for him is fixing, yet he still believes he has genuine free will. And therefore, when Allah says that he fixes a specific actions for a servant, there is still going to be genuine free will according to your concession.
That's a showman, no.
Thank you. Did you say that fixing does that mean you can't do otherwise?
Yeah.
Okay. Which premise do you disagree with what I just said now?
Because you
Repeat what I said.
What you said.
Repeat what I said, yeah.
Okay. Because what you said is that fixing and writing is the same thing.
No, repeat
But
what I just said now.
I showed you how. I showed you.
Repeat what I just said now.
What you said. Go on. I forgot. Go on.
Oh, this is the fourth time.
Go on.
Fourth time,
Go
yeah?
on.
And I already told you that I would leave.
Say it again.
Okay. Premise one. Let's do it in premises. Not if easy. Easy premises. Premise one. To fix something, it means that you're not able to do otherwise, or you can't do otherwise. That's premise number one.
Do you agree with the premise?
Yes. Yes, I agree.
Okay, so fix it,
Let me
otherwise.
finish. Let me finish. Did you say fuck off?
No, I said, oh my God.
Okay. Premise two. SK cannot do otherwise from what I've written for him.
That's premise two.
That's premise number two. Let me finish now. That's premise number two. Conclusion. Let's do premise number three. Premise number three. SK is saying that TMA has fixed what he would do, because according to him, fixing means that he cannot do otherwise. Conclusion. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fixing actions for a servant doesn't mean that you're forced. You have three premises, one conclusion. Reject the premise.
No, actually, the conclusion I don't like.
The conclusion necessarily follows. The conclusion. Which premise do you reject?
Because again,
Wait, is the argument valid?
just wait, bro. I can't let me finish.
Yeah, reject the premise for the argument.
Wait, I don't, bro. Just let me explain to you.
Okay, but hold on. My question to you is,
Wait, let me explain my
you can explain, but what was my question? What was my question just now?
What premise do you disagree with?
Okay, can you repeat the premises?
The premise one is that fixing something, it stays there. Halas.
No, I didn't say khalas. No. I said that you
I'm
can.
not, bro, I
No.
can't-
I didn't say any of that. I said fixing. It means that
you have no secondary choice.
No, it means that you cannot do.
what you said, bro.
No, that's not what I said. I said you cannot do otherwise.
That's the secondary choice.
Okay, and you agree with that definition. Actually, let's go premise by premise.
I do, yeah.
Let's go premise by
I
premise.
do. I agree.
SK agrees that premise one, to fix something means that you cannot do otherwise. Premise two, you can't do anything outside of what I written for you in the book, right? That's premise
Yeah.
number two. Okay. Premise three, if fixing means that he cannot do otherwise, and he cannot do otherwise from what I've written for him, that by definition, my book fixed his action, because that's what fixes means.
Disagree. Again, guys, watch him on his showman everything again and again. You do not understand what I mean. When I say fixing, it's something that you put in place, right? It's something you put there and it doesn't move. But when I mean writing, this is the third time I'm telling you. Yeah.
Right, yeah, obviously,
Third time,
yeah,
okay?
third time, yeah,
My
third
son,
time,
please.
third time, yeah.
My son, come on. Now, writing it means you go into the future, come back, and you already know what I'm going to do. I cannot go outside it, but that doesn't mean you fixed it for me. It's not
Okay.
the one you put it in place. You're just writing down what my actions are
Yep.
going to.
I'm listening. Fix. You can't do otherwise. Agree? You can't do otherwise from what I have written for you. Agree?
No.
Okay, so let me ask you then, let me clarify. SK, can you do otherwise from what I've written for you a day before?
What you written for me? If-
Of your actions that I foreknew, can you do otherwise?
Oh, so you foreknew that.
Can you do otherwise?
Wait. You went into the future. And you saw what I'm going to do.
And I wrote it down.
Huh?
And I wrote it
No,
down. You can't. You can't do otherwise from what I've written for you. Agree? And fix means you can't do otherwise. Agree?
Wait, that you fixed for me?
Fix means you can't do otherwise. Agree or disagree?
No. That you fixed for me?
Yep, I written.
Okay. No, not written. Fixed.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Just let's do premise by premise.
That's the first premise.
Fix, you can't do other. I agree, right?
What?
Fix, you can't do otherwise.
That you fix it for me.
No worries. That's fine.
Okay, so if you fix it for me, right? It's not something.
Just 1 second. We can get
It's
into
not something that's for you.
No worries. We can get to that in a
Is
second.
it something that is for you?
Yes, of course. We can get to that in a second.
How?
Brother, we can get into the specifics in a second. Let's go premise by premise.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm asking you about this premise.
Which premise? Which premise do you have a question about?
This one.
The first one? The first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one.
Okay.
The fix, right? The fix is
You can't do otherwise, meaning you, the action, the person.
now. Is it based on the foreknowledge?
Yes.
Yeah. How?
So do you agree or disagree?
How?
Brother, we can get into that in a second.
No, I can't.
Because you know the action. I didn't check, okay. Now, just okay, it's very simple. Focus. Fix, we're talking about a definition now. We're talking about a definition. Fix means you can't do otherwise.
Okay. Now for
It's
me to
just
agree-
a definition.
wait, for me to agree or disagree, I need to see what you mean by that.
Okay, what I mean by that is, for example, that if I write something for you, you can't do otherwise except from what I've written for you.
No, it's not written. Again, written is the second premise.
Oh my days.
Bro, you're just showmanning.
Oh my days. Are you okay?
Bro, you're just showmanning it.
How can I? I'm not even making a position on your claim. I'm saying,
You are making
SK, focus. We're talking about when I say tree, something with branches. Do you disagree with that? Okay, concrete is what you're looking at right now. Do you disagree with that? Okay, human being, something that has a human essence. Do you disagree with that? Definitions. Okay, fix. You can't do otherwise. Meaning, if X is fixed, X can't do otherwise.
But it's not based on the foreknowledge.
So do you agree or disagree with the premise?
If it's based on the foreknowledge, no. I disagree.
So you think that something can be fixed if it's with foreknowledge, you can still do otherwise, right? Correct? If you're talking about fixed and it's to do with foreknowledge, you can do otherwise, right?
No.
You can't. Okay, so there's no issue with the definition. You agree? Okay, so premise one. Agree. Okay, good. Can I change? You can't do otherwise. Can I put fixed instead because you agree now? You just said you agree with the first premise.
Because again, I knew you were going to do this.
Oh my days.
That's the showman.
Oh my, brother, I'm gonna make my closing statement. You make closing statement because honestly,
Wait. Okay.
I'm gonna make my closing statement. You can have the last word. You can have the last word.
I don't care about the last words, bro.
Okay.
I don't care about these cameras. I told you let's debate
No,
without cameras. as well. I
no
don't
worries.
mind.
SK,
Wait,
because
yeah,
you're not tracking.
No, you're the one not tracking. You're not making.
Okay, so
bro,
do you want to make a point or shall I make my point? Do you want to make a point or shall I make a point?
I gave you my deal breaker between
Right.
them. You don't want to understand the definition of fixing, was the definition of going forward in time, coming back and writing what I'm going to do.
Okay.
You're saying that because I cannot do otherwise, that means it's fixed.
Okay, good.
No.
Are you done?
Huh?
Are you done?
Just wait. Now, for the last four times, going forward, right, coming back, writing down is still my actions. Fixing something is something that I'm making you do.
Good.
Go on, man.
He's still saying that to fix something means that you are forcing someone. And he agreed that fixing something just means that he cannot do otherwise. And I showed him that if he cannot do otherwise from what I've written for him, it's simply going to be reduced to me fixing his action, quote unquote. And there's still going to be genuine free will. So now, So now because we've gone on for a while, I'm going to make my closing statement and you can have the final word because we're not going anywhere. So you're done? Okay, that's fine. Thank you, SK. Thank you for the conversation, bro. And please don't come to speak school and running this stuff again.
Okay.
I'm going to make my
Don't
statement.
claim you have free will anymore.
No, you didn't prove anything.
No,
Anyways.
you didn't prove anything.
So now here's what we have, guys. We have him arguing. Yeah. I have to go pray after now. That's the time. So we have him conceding and writing off the Umar and hijab argument as a bad argument. We have him not being able to demonstrate that Islam doesn't have free will. And we have him conceding that according to him, his actions are forced. But anyways, and that's done.
You want to debate the brother? Veritas. So
I can speak with him. I don't think we'll be able to debate, but I can speak with him. Okay. Oh, Sheikh, how you doing?
Alhamdulillah.
Good to see you.
Good to see
How's
you.
everything? I can speak with him. He wants to debate on what?
LPT.
I can speak with him because me and him we have some stuff to settle down. Well, it's last time now, isn't it? I think so. Do they do the prayer outside or?
We can go check.
Let's check. Yeah, we're gonna pray outside and come back. Yeah, I'm gonna come back. Yeah. Which ones can you take?